The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Great to have you along, UB Stadium in Buffalo, home to the Buffalo Bulls. As we'll see a team from the American, the Temple Owls, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Buffalo Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. Temple about to kick it off and get this game underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Buffalo's offense is on the field for the first time today. Last time these two rivals got together, guys, there were hurt feelings and some dead fish handshakes in the aftermath, and this might be just the recipe to cook up some revenge, Jesse.
Well, they're going to be motivated, that's for sure. The losing team, they have been hearing about that blowout loss now for a very long time. They had this game circled, David, all offseason, hoping to get that payback.
Oh, man, and you get all the quotes, all the people talking about all those blowhards on all the different networks, i.e. us, talking about how bad it was and how embarrassing it was, and now you get a chance to get some payback. They're excited.
And the first drive ends with a pick. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
This is a team that believes they're way better than what their record indicates. I know they've got a losing record coming into this one, but they felt like they could make some plays early in this one and show the rest of the country just how good they are. Phenomenal job on defense. On the opening drive, getting the pick, and now setting the offense up here early with great field position.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Off the play fake on first down. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. They turned it over with an interception on their first drive of the game. We're still looking for our initial points of the game. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass, it's Roberson. Finds the tight end.
Great job by the defense winning those early downs. Now you get them in a predictable situation. 3rd and long, you bring in more DBs, more speed, more fun blitz packages. You get to have a little fun, go get the quarterback.
Finds his man, it's Morrow. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
And that's the first down.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Here's the pressure. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Quick screen to the speedster out wide.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. Quarterback, what do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Well, based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the second quarter as we get ready to get things started. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's McMillan. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. And the Bulls have their offense in high gear. They go to the ground. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Wide open downfield. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Bringing the heat. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Pulls and fires complete. There he goes. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And the Bulls kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Looking downfield, it's Roberson. Setting up the screen. Touchdown, Buffalo! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Paul Bunyan's trophy on the line today. Michigan and Michigan State, this historic rivalry. Michigan State notched a victory in enemy territory, and though it wasn't a dominant win, I'd argue any win away from East Lansing is worth its weight in gold to the Spartans.
Quick release by the QB.
No cupcakes this week, fellas. This Big Ten battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. First one of the day is on its way, and he's been sort of scarce around here, only called on one time in that loss last week. Less than half minute to play here in the half. Let's see how aggressive they are on 1st and 10. Looking to pass, it's Roberson. Fires to the tight end. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly complete. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds, and no gain on the play. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down. The Bulls line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Sends his first one of the day on the way. We didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on one time. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
And the Bulls will boot it away to start the second half. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
Give to the back. They opened the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. And the Owls want to pick up the tempo.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. To the air, it's Simon. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle, it's Chase. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Back to pass. Moving away from pressure. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter, and Buffalo is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. After swapping ends of the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. Most important part of a clutch drive, piece together some first downs, get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10. They'll move the tight end. Here's the handoff. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Trying play action. Fires to the tight end. And the tackle is made, but there has been a flag thrown.
Hold it.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. It's complete on the right side. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Trailing by a touchdown, getting late in the 4th, and this is a huge, perhaps a defining moment in this game. Throws to the wideout. Snagged in the middle, it's Bermudez. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. To the air, it's Simon. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the Brain Trust will go to work. Wants to keep it in the air. Here comes the heat. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown. Fitted in the window for the score.
And it's decision time now because you score the touchdown, you're down 1 late. Do you want to just kick the extra point and tie it up, hope for overtime? Or do you go for 2? Do you get aggressive? Do you trust your quarterback if he has to throw it here to find an open player and give you the lead, even though there is still going to be some time left on the clock?
And they are a mere extra point away from tying this game. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the fourth. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wide receiver going in motion. Out of the gun to give to the back. Got the first down and more. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Timeout on the field, and everybody want to make sure they're organized as we come down the gut of the game. Going to try to get it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Under fire. Finds some fresh air. Turning it on. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Got a man. It's McMillan. Timeout called by the offense. 29 seconds left on the clock. The Bulls can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, running back gets to give. Timeout is called. The clock stopped with 26 seconds left. Kick the field goal from here. It's a 51-yarder. Get a few on third down, and life is much better. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. And he wins it from 40 yards out. Guys, that one was a ton of fun to call, and the players, a lot of games sort of wash away in the memory bank. Not that one. That will be an indelible mark in their memories.
I agree, Reese. You know, I think back to my career at Florida, and just the games that stand out the most were always the ones that went down to the wire, whether we lost or whether we won. For this team, this is going to be a good memory moving forward, David, because of how well they played late.
Did you lose more of those or win more of those? I'm just asking for a friend. Tennessee, what happened? Hey, yeah, it's big-time clutch, right? These are the ones that define your seasons, define your careers, and the ones you never forget, those heartbreakers that come down to the last play.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and